Hi, please ignore the state of my hair and the state of, me. I completely forgot to do a YouTube video because my partner was at home, and I always feel embarrassed to do a video, TikTok, anything like that when my partner's at home. But this is a update on the pregnancy with bicornuate uterus. I am 12 weeks on one day. I know I've missed like 2 weeks, I think, if that. I've been getting morning sickness but not actually throwing up. I really need to write stuff down. I have actually got a diary where I write the symptoms that I get and appointments that I've got or had. I did have my 12-week scan, but it turned out that I was only 11 weeks. We couldn't work out, like, if I'm 12 weeks now, that means my period was a different day, and it wasn't, but my periods weren't exactly spot on every time. I was either 3 days early or 3 days late, so that didn't help. But apparently I am now 12 weeks on one day today. I got given this at my 12-week scan. And they basically asked me to come in 2 weeks later, which will be next Tuesday. Basically so that I'm in that second trimester and so that I am past the 12-week mark. I'm trying to show you this without showing my name and address. Well, they give you this. Obviously I got given mine early because apparently my dates were wrong. It's got this on the inside. I don't know what any of it means because I'm sick. And they give you your next appointment letter, which I'm obviously taking with me because due to the lockdown you have to have proof of where you're going. 11 physical conditions, the 20-week scan. I think that's just like at your first midwife appointment they say, oh, will you have an injection for this, have a test for this, that and the other. Say yes to everything, especially bicornuate uterus, because you don't know if it kicks out anything or if it's just completely normal and you'll be infection free. I'm not taking any risks. I'm going to have injections for everything. My bleeding has still stopped. I haven't had any for like 2-3 weeks now. I honestly can't remember when I bled. I thought I was at 8 weeks, but then it turned into 9 weeks, and yeah. So if it happened on the 7th week, then 8, 9. I've not bled for like 3 weeks. So I'm hoping that I won't bleed anymore because that was petrifying. The depression has started selling. I don't know if it's because my partner's working more or this lockdown. I can't see my parents, which bugs me the most. But I have recently just texted my midwife saying that I want someone to help me with my mental health because I don't want it to get worse. I don't want to have depression during pregnancy or after I've had the kid. I have up to the 11th week I was feeling sick first thing in the morning and I was gipping and I'd eat and I was fine. Since the 12th week mark I feel sick first thing, but it's hunger. It's the same, I get the same gagging but it's worse, and I've literally had to run to the toilet because my body puts itself into a panic because it thinks I'm going to be sick, and then my heart rate beats more and I start panicking more and more because I think, shit, I'm going to be sick. And I really don't want to be sick because that is not attractive, and I just don't want it in my hair. It hasn't grown, by the way. I don't want it on my clothes or on the floor, on the cats, anything like that. Although that would be interesting to get out because they don't like water. But as soon as I eat, I'm fine. I'm managing to eat more. I had something like 2-3 hours ago and I'm hungry again, and I only know because I don't get hunger pains. I get like the feeling of gonna be sick. And I think, right, to get rid of that I need to eat, but I still don't know what I want to eat. The thought of pork again, the thought of chicken, But yeah, I can have chicken hot pot. I can have chicken noodles. I'm eating anything I want. I'm drinking water, not tap water, Buxton water. I got this last night and it was freezing cold. It felt so good, but then I fell asleep, so that's going back in the fridge. I've been drinking sparkly peach water as well. That does no harm, apparently. I've been put on these vitamins, which should be given at your 12-week appointment, but I didn't get given them because I wasn't 12-week. So I requested vitamins through my midwife, and she said to get them from the local centre, and I got given them, and there should be enough to go through your pregnancy, and there's 56. Apparently I'm going to be pregnant for 56 more days. Ooh, that doesn't work out right. 56 days, there's like 30 days in a month. I didn't think about that. So 30. And then the second month's like a month and a half. And I'll have ran out. That makes no sense. She said that'll last your entire pregnancy. That is wrong. That is really wrong. So I'm already 3 months in. Wow. I'm not any bigger. I would show you my stomach, but it's like, ew. And I know they're going to comment on my weight. And it's like, well, I was trying to lose weight. I was going to the gym. And literally like a week, like I started on the 14th of February, by the 21st or 20 whatever, which is the following week, I was pregnant and I didn't know. But I kept going, obviously. And then the period after that didn't happen. And I was pregnant. So then Mum says, well, you're better off not going to the gym anymore. And then the lockdown happened, so I'm definitely not going to the gym anymore. My stomach, I personally don't feel like my stomach's any bigger. I don't feel any different. I don't look any different. But my partner keeps saying, oh yeah, you're getting bigger. Wow, I can see it really changing. I'm like, shut up. You say I look good when I haven't even brushed my hair. He thinks I look good like this. Like, oh, you're beautiful. Like, shut up. Honestly, I look better with makeup on, and my hair straightened, and just, well, I say hair straight, I mean look at these girls, just, I mean like that, just look, noodles, but yeah, I've been told not to risk dyeing my hair, and I really, really want to, because it's getting friggin' boring, and it's getting to the hot weather, well, it's been hot weather, but it's going to get hotter, and I'm going to be showing, hopefully, in the summer. We're currently in April, so I've got 2 months to show, and by then they should be kicking, so I'm hoping to be big enough to see that. But that's it. I've not had any real symptoms apart from sickness. Apparently dizziness is coming my way, so fab. Got that in the 4th week. That should be fun. But yeah, look after yourself, keep hydrated. I can't say much that relates to the bicornuate uterus this week, because me personally, I don't feel any different. I don't feel like it's going to affect me, because it hasn't so far, but I've got an appointment next week. They might say something, they might offer this, offer that, so I will try to remember to record that one after my appointment, so then I can warn you for what they might say to you if you're overweight, or just what they might say to everyone with my condition. I don't know. Don't worry about bleeding. It is normal, apparently. Bleeding with no pain. I had no pain with my bleeding, which didn't make sense. I thought, oh, maybe because I got told by a friend that you can still have pregnancy, you can still be pregnant and have a miscarriage. So I was like, oh great, that makes me feel fab. And that's why I panicked and went to the hospital. But apparently everything's fine. It was just a lining from the other side, the horn that hasn't got a baby in. Mine is on, they say it's the left, so it would be my right, so they're like on this side. Which my belly does at the minute go like that. So I'm gonna have like half a bump, which should be interesting. I will start to post bump pictures if I can actually start to see it, but personally I can't. I'm fat anyway, so don't worry about your weight. don't eat too much crap. I mean, I had a can of Coke yesterday, and I had a bolognese with chips and cheese from the takeaway, and then before that I had a ham and pineapple pizza, and then the day before I had that ham and pineapple pizza fresh because it was like kept overnight. If you have got pizzas or something that's got meat on, like pepperoni or like a meat feast, heat it up. You cannot eat cold meat. I know mine was just ham, but it just tastes better hot on a pizza. So, stay safe. I'll be here next week.